This is G.I. Joe Fan 2001 with part 2 of the April 2021 Diecast haul video series. And in this part, we'll look at some carded cars still in their packaging. And first up is this Hot Wheels X34 Land Speeder from the first Star Wars movie, and you can see the logo and the TIE Fighter in the background of the card art, which is a nice touch. It's new for 2021, so you can still get it. I'm not sure if this will fit in most cases, though. I mean, it's kind of a wide casting. And that's the first of the carded series. I mean, first of the card cars. And next up, we got some Matchbox, starting off with the 90s Chevrolet Caprice Classic in the RCMP livery. And fortunately, I have another RCMP car, which is this Dodge Charger, which is a 2011 and 2014 model. And this is the second time that Matchbox has released the Caprice. First one was in a kind of a anarchistic NYPD livery. I mean, that livery would have been, that livery is too new for the other car. I mean, if it was from the 90s, it would be the blue, as a lot of NYPD cars were blue back then. And green light, if you're watching this, please make this generation a Caprice. Moving along, we have the 2014 Subaru Sandbar, which is a small truck. It's a key truck, more specifically. It's a type of truck that's common in Japan. I mean, it's so small. And the front of it is also between. It's also in the cabin of this truck. It's not a big concern right now, but it's kind of a bit of a concern for the other models, like the especially hatchbacks and wagons. Well, like more noticeable complaints of modern Matchbox and Hot Wheels. But now let's get into some old stuff. First up is from 1998, the Flashfire. And this livery first appeared in 1992 and was used for the majority of its run in the 90s. It's nice gold and gold plastic base. I don't get it, but it's a neat little car that you don't make anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, gold engine and the green Hot Wheels logo on the back. And then another car from '98, which is the second Shadowjet from the Techno Bit series, 3 out of 4. This car was also released in black in this series, and it's playable in the first Stunt Track Driver game, which was released the same year as the Techno Bit series. If you remember, I had the White Ice version from. I have another one, but it's from a different series from 1997. Now we're moving forward into 1999. First off is the Mega Graphics series, number 2 out of 4, the Mustang Cobra. And I actually had this car a long time ago. I don't know what happened to it, but from what I remember in its last days, I played with it in the dirt pit in my backyard. Number 48, some interesting graphics. It's just so nostalgic. That's why I got it. And here we have another Holden Commodore Police Car. Police Cruiser. Collector 1046. With a American flag inspired livery, and you can tell it's a Holden because it's right-hand drive, as Australia's right-hand drive. And this is the second one I have, and the other one is from a year later in 2000, which is the Avital Police Car. Which one is your favorite? I like this car because you can buy a lot of these to make up your fleet. And it's also good to make your own custom paint job for these things, you know? Guess this is why people buy police cars, so they can make fleets of these things. And oddly enough, I don't see any Holden licensing things on these car backs, you know? Go figure. I guess they lost the licensing and just made it into a generic cop car, but kept the right-hand drive. So that's interesting. And last but not least is a rather interesting car, which is the 2000's first edition MX48 Turbo. Number 20036. And there are 3 variations. This one, which is blue with PR5 wheels, another one which is blue with 5-spoke wheels, and there's a pearl version with 5 spokes as well. So, and it's also from the Max Steel series. I don't know what it is, but apparently it's another line from Mattel. This ought to give you some clarity. Collect a world of Max Steel. Neat. And here's that car. And here's the other things from the... It's all of them. It's the... there's a 65 Corvette, a Holden Commodore VT, have the Cabin Fever, there's the Metro Rail, already have the Muscle Tone, and then there's the Dodge Power Wagon, the Shoebox, and the Showstopper, also known as the Sear Tuner. Almost bought that. Almost bought the number 27, which is, you know, the Showstopper. Almost bought that with this car at the same antique shop. So, there we go. Oh, I see you're still here. Well, I got some cars I forgot to include in my diecast haul. So let's do a video on them, or something on them, before I forget them again. First up from Hot Wheels is this 1983 80s Corvette with the opening hood. And there was no real Corvette for 1983. I mean, there was, but was only one produced and was never sold to the public. So, yeah. And this is the rare flat gray silver version. There's a more metallic version. I mean, and this was a common variation for Hot Wheels cars in the 1980s. Muted silver, unpainted, or metallic. As you can see, it has these nice gold hollow wheels, losing a little bit of their gold chrome. And onwards with another vehicle from the same decade, which is a 1987 Toyota pickup truck. It's called the Hilux in other countries, but it was just called the truck here in North America before it was replaced with the Tacoma. And I really like this casting. I mean, I don't know what year it's from, but it's definitely from the 2010s. I mean, this was first produced in 2012. And it's got a nice tan. I may customize this, but it's pretty cool. Base is not in the greatest condition in the world, but there you go. 87 Toyota. And that is that for my diecast haul for April 2021. Until then, this is G.I. Joe Fan 2001, wishing you to stay safe, and I'll see you soon.